Okay, here we go with Tuesday. Let's do our daily warm-up. Let you look at that for a moment. Take a picture of it or pause your video so that you can work your warm-up before we go over it. I'll give you a second to do that. All right, now, once you've unpaused your video after you've worked your warm-up, that includes you in my barrera. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's look at this. Choose the word that completes the sentence correctly. The park ranger showed us blank the museum on Ellis Island. Did he show us through, thorough, though? These are our three word choices. Now, these can be kind of confusing because kids like to go fast and not take their time and look at each answer choice. So this is one of those times we've got to take our time. The park ranger showed us through the museum on Ellis Island. The park ranger showed us thorough the museum on Ellis Island. Or the park ranger showed us though the museum on Ellis Island. Which word choice fits best there? You are correct. It is through. Good job, guys. All right, let's look at number 2. Circle a word that has silent letters. That becomes a problem for some of us when we forget our rules, but let's look for silent letters. Library. Oh, library. Oh, I hear all the letters there. Let's see what else we got. Wretched. Wretched. I got my blends. Things like that fall together. Remember how they make one sound? Okay. Circle the word that has the silent letters. When. Remember our WHs that make the wh sound? When. And angel. Angel. You don't hear all those letters. Okay, so you're stuck between these two, right? Wretched and when. We know that these blend together to make one sound. But what about this? Wretched. Are we hearing that T? Wretched. Wretched. We're not really hearing that T, are we? Wretched. All right, let's go on to number 3, guys. Correct the words that should be capitalized, in this sentence. What words do we capitalize besides the beginning of the sentence? We capitalize what? Proper nouns. That's right. Proper nouns, things that name an object. So if it's your name, it's a proper noun. It names you, okay? Well, there's the beginning of our sentence. We know that that gets a capital letter. We always use our 3 little marks underneath. In 1928, the Statue of Liberty was placed on a pedestal inside Fort Wood on Bedloe's Island. All right, so we have a few things working here. We know that the Statue of Liberty gets a capital letter. Oh, you can't see all my lines there, because that names that object, right? The Statue of Liberty was placed on a pedestal inside Fort Wood, a name of a place, on Bedloe's Island, also the name of a place. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in that sentence that got a capital letter. Okay? Now let's look at number 4. Which word is last in alphabetical order? Now, we've done alphabetical order before, but let's bring our memories back. We start with the first letter, then we move to the second letter, and we go like that. All of my words start with an S. All of my words have a T second. All of my words have a A in the 3rd position, a T in the 4th position, a U in the 5th position. Now, here we go. Now let's get to work. I have an E, a T, and an R. Which word is last in alphabetical order? Well, I know that E, because it is the, 5th letter? A, B, C, D, E, 5th letter of the alphabet. I know that it was going to not come, it's going to come before T and it's going to come before R. So I know that this one is first, but we're looking for last, okay? T and R. If you have to count through your alphabet to figure out which one comes first or last, then do that, okay? But I know that R comes before T. So this one would be second in the list, making statute, stature, making statute the last one in the list. So this would be my answer choice. All right, let's look at your number 5. The Statue of Liberty's nose is 4 feet 6 inches. Write a sentence that compares her nose to a real object of similar length. And no funny nose jokes, it says. So 4 feet 6 inches. Write a sentence that compares, okay, the nose. I can't wait to see your sentences that you're going to send me pictures of on the, and Miss Simpson, just for time here, I don't want you doing this, but I am going to abbreviate Statue of Liberty. I want you to write that all the way out. The nose on the Statue of Liberty is as long as many of my students are tall. Didn't give us a lot of room to write there, did they? Okay, so the nose on the Statue of Liberty is as long as many of my students are tall. So that means that many of my students are about 4 feet 6 inches tall. Some are taller, a few are shorter. I'm thinking of a few specifically in my brain. Michaela, little tiny Michaela Cabrera, okay? So the nose on the Statue of Liberty is 4 feet 6 inches tall, and I'm saying that that compares to the general height of many of my 5th and some of my 6th grade students. Okay, guys, that is your warm-up for the day. I hope you have on crazy hair and your school colors, because that is today's Spirit Week. For our Spirit Week, that's today's thing. So I will see you with your lesson in just a moment.